Yo, today I wanted to talk about Mirage Prime. She came back with Prime Resurgence, and she's worked the grind. And I figured now is the perfect time to talk about her, the main build I use, and why you should farm her out. She came back. There's 1 week left to get her, and I figured now is the perfect time to talk about her because people probably already have her and they're looking for builds, or you need a some motivation to go grind her. So watch this. Be like, wow, she looks pretty sick and have a good time. So now I'm going to talk about her like gameplay loop and what you're looking to do in mission when you load up as Mirage. This is my main mod setup I have on right now, but typically I have Pillage subsumed onto her, and that's really good for the armor strip. It helps your orb out and just helps you out in general. It gives you shield regen. But thing of note, the build's kind of like outdated, I'd say. You don't need Pillage, you don't need an armor strip anymore on Mirage. It just helps. It feels good. It feels nice. So this is my same modding setup without the pillage subsumed. So just to show she performs fine with not interacting with the helmet, you don't need the helmet Mirage, and that's the play. So let me load up some guys here. First thing I do when I get in mission, activate my damage reduction because it's very good now after the buffs like about a year ago. Activate my clones, throw out my ball for some chip damage, and to help your ball, you use your explosive weapons or whatever weapon you have on. She is like a tanky weapons platform, so you could just kind of use whatever and have a good time. There's a lot of unique stuff you could do. Oh, and the room's dead already. But yeah, that's the dealio with Mirage. Um, Keep your damage reduction up. You don't need the DR if you're running pillage, I'd say. If you're feeling yourself and you're feeling confident, you can just run around with the damage buff all the time. Um, Always keep your clones up. You don't always need to keep a ball out, but it helps a lot. The chip damage, it helps your teammates, it helps you. It's just a nice little disco ball that floats around and helps you out. So I would definitely recommend to try and keep this up at all times. So now let's hop into the upgrade screen and look at our mods here. Um, Talk about what the thoughts are on everything here. Corrosive projection, use whatever aura fits. This is not a frame that's like aura dependent. Run whatever. Prime sure-footed is here. You do not need to run this at all unless you're running a lot of explosive weapons on here and shooting at your feet all the time, which is how I like to play Mirage. But if you want to use the Soma Incarnate, if you want to use the new Coda Bastis shotgun, run whatever with Mirage. This is just for me and my playstyle. I love explosive weapons on her, and that's my main go-to. Um, like I said, Mirage is a very squishy frame. If your shield breaks and you're not paying attention to your shield recharge and things like that, you will die. You will die even with your DR up. She's very squishy. 185 armor base is not anything to write home about. So I think adaption's a must-have on top of your DR. Some might think it's overkill because of the DPS. I don't know. I like to be comfy. I like to not just take the risk of just going down a mission. It's kind of annoying, even if you have 6 revives with 2 arcanes. I don't like going down. Is it a must-have? Probably not with her DR. Do I like it? Yes. Streamline, it's like to have some efficiency. There's really nothing to write home about that. Efficiency is good. It feels good. It feels nice. You do need some upkeep with your ball and upkeep with your DR and clones. It's 3 abilities you always want to be casting. So the extra efficiency feels nice. Just a nice 30% on top, feels great. You do want lots of duration, but you don't want to max out duration with something like narrow-minded. So Nira's hatred is very good here. You could probably run Augur Message as well. This just happens to fit my slots here for some weird forma I got going on. I could put an Omni forma on now. Now that they're out, I would put one here and put Augur Message here to fix my modding situation because I have 3 builds here. Transient Fortitude, you want lots of strength. You do lose a little bit duration, but that's why we're running Primed Continuity. This is a very nice little combo here. It feels good. Stretch. Stretch is good for your disco ball. I just like to have a little bit of range and a little bit of efficiency here. Just these 2 mods by themselves alone. Feels great. It's a nice little upkeep cherry on top for Mirage. Augur Secrets here for more strength, and Umbral Intensify for more strength. I think strength and duration are your big 2 mods that you want on here. and, well, not mods, stats that you want, and you'll be having a good time. The only flex slots that I really have are Adaption and Nira's Hatred. Like I said, that's probably Augur Message if I want to min-max this more and put on an Omniforma. And Adaption, you could probably just chuck in whatever you want. Like I said, more duration's not bad, and more strength wouldn't be bad. Um, as for Arcanes, I think Molt Augmented's a must for more strength, because once you cap Molt Augmented um, with all the strength you already have built on, you could basically probably stay in damage mode 24/7. It's really up to you. Arcane Energize, like I said, the efficiency is nice. You have 3 abilities you want to upkeep: your ball, your clones, and your DR. But realistically, this could probably be whatever if you have Zenuric or Death Cube pooping out energy orbs. My first go-to would probably be Arcane Avenger, or just anything that increases my damage in any way. Arcane Aegis, if you want to be triple comfy, if you want DR, Adaption, and Arcane Aegis to stay alive, that's definitely an option if you want it. As for that, I'd probably just go for anything that increases my damage. If I want to be melee Mirage, Arcane Strike would be good. Arcane Precision, if you want to run like dual Toxicus on Mirage, that's insane. This is really like a do whatever slot. But I do really enjoy Molt Augmented here as well. Energize, I just like Energize. You know, I grinded for mine way back during Scarlet Spear the first time it showed up, and last time it hasn't come back. But I like to use mine as much as possible. I don't know. These are definitely kind of flex. She's very good, just base kit. Molt kind of feels necessary. I do have 2 other builds. I have one for ESO. I have one for farming relics, but those are like 2 whole separate play styles compared to just playing Mirage. So like those deserve their own video. If you want to see them, I would talk about them. And then this is it's literally the exact same modding setup. I just have Pillage subsumed. This is what I normally use, and I'll probably use that in the mission when I go play Mirage. Now I want to talk about like upgrades and my Archon shards. So Archon shards, these are left over from when I have a different build. It's an extra 20% strength here. You don't need these at all. These are from when I was just like theory crafting and messing around. And then my yellow shards here: casting speed, and parkour velocity. We're not really increasing my DPS at all. The disco ball animation just takes 10 years. So this is just quality of life and strength that you don't really need. That's it. Like I said at the beginning, I think AoE is like best in slot for Mirage here. Wolf Sledge, Glaive AoE, Melee, Exploding Eggs from this kick gun, and Stalfa Alt Fire all feel really good. She does use any weapon though. Use your favorite weapon, whatever suits your playstyle. You know, use a machine gun with lots of ammo efficiency or whatever, you know, to spray them down with like the Trumna or something. Use the dual Toxicus and basically be Baby Mesa with this, with your clone shooting as well. Use a light attack spam with influence build instead of a glaive type weapon. Use whatever you're comfortable with. Use your best gear, obviously. Don't just copy my stuff willy-nilly with it unmodern and expect it to do great, you know. As for pets, if you don't have Energize, you don't have Zenuric, Death Cube with his energy generator is always good. Spreading viral procs with the Panzer is always good. The Hounds are basically mini Warframes with how much DPS they do. I love Dirigio. I love spreading status procs with his Arc Coil. He's my favorite to run. And that's everything. Not much to talk about here. Talked about loadouts, talked about the build, talked about some upgrades you can make, talked about what pets I'd like to use. I do have 2 other Mirage builds, but they're very niche. They're for 2 different playstyles, for ESO and Relic Cracking. The Relic Cracking one's not even my build. I got that one from YouTube, so I probably wouldn't even talk about that one because I'd just be copying and pasting someone else's stuff. Not very cool. But the ESO one's mine, and that's it. So I'm going to go hop in Scaldra Survival, perhaps. That could be fun. I think it's like fall or summer right now, so the map actually looks good. And that's what I'm going to go do. So adios. I will see you in the survival. All right, we're here in the survival. I got my pillage build on, but we'll be just fine either way. My Dirigius spreading his cold procs. And with the armor strip helps the ball a lot. It's basically a DPS ability when you have pillage on. And then just toss this out again. Where are the freaks at? Oh, my clones. I'm not even listening to my own advice. Boom. Alright, we need to get to the Hell Scrubber here. Keep my DR up. Ooh, I like this area. I haven't played in this area like much. This like tile, I guess. Is it still a tile set with how open world it is? I mean, obviously, but you know what I mean. It doesn't feel like a typical tile set. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna use my Stolfa here, shoot it at my feet. My Prime sure-footed. Do, do, do. Keep my DR up. Armor strip, summon clones, summon ball. There's a lot of casting on Mirage. That's why, I have 2 Tau Forge casting speed shards on her. And she feels great. Are they needed? No. Are they nice? Yes. So, up to you. But I think they are worth. Bam. Summon that. I'm not using my weapons a bunch to keep up my galvanized mods in my primary merciless arcane. Ooh, we're shredding that guy with our clones. Boop. Get these guys out. I wish the clones were just recastable with like 5 seconds left or something. I don't know. There's a lot of duration abilities that should probably just allow you to recast them instead of them you have to wait till 0. And I need to get Skuldra melee kills for my weekly on the Kim thing, the computer. So I'll try my best to do that now. No problem keeping life support up. I'm having a problem keeping my clones up. Alright. We have so many stacks on our survivability now. Well, I just took a big gas proc. That's not fun. Or toxin proc. Kill the tech rock guy? We did. Oh, why are you making us go underground, game? Oh, worst part of Skuldra survivals is when they make you go underground and make you fight tech rock. I'm here to stay up top, bro. And kill the Skuldra. What the heck? I'm stuck. Okay, I'm not stuck. Oh, scrubber. I don't like that they use like the item multiplier, I think, or whatever it's called, on the Hell Scrubbers, or like takes like the same amount of damage as if you were. Wait, why did I just take a billion viral procs? What? Ooh. You know. Oh, holy toxin procs. Yeah, that's not good on a shield tank. Yeah, Mirage is a shield tank. She does not like toxin procs, as just seen, but it happens. I'm not worried. Every frame has its weaknesses, and that's one of them. I'm gonna try and stick to the Stolfa here. It's definitely my strongest weapon in my... Well, no, this is definitely stronger. It's very loud, though. Very loud AoE weapon. Yeah. You can recast your DPS ability, but you can't recast your clones. It's really bugging me. And if you like what you see with the Stolfa and the Egg Exploder, I have 2 videos about these things. I have a Stolfa video, and I have a kick gun video. I have a Wolf Sledge video as well. That one just came out. Okay, these toxin procs underground are very annoying. I am getting cooked. But they're getting cooked by my gun here. I don't think my AoE egg thing here is going to do well against this guy. Yeah. What if I throw this? Okay, well now I have my damage buff on, and that's... I have Operator Dash Arcane that heals me. Those toxin procs are no joke. And he died to my tick damage. What the heck? Alright, I'm not going to armor strip with pillage on Torment here. Okay, well, yeah, that's 526%, right? 548. Yeah, that is probably one of my fastest well, in Nasia, when we were playing Nasia, I think I like two-shot the Acolyte because of his damage vulnerability buff. That's pretty strong. But that's Mirage. I was able to like freely yap all mission, except for when I died to a Toxin proc, which happens, you know? That's the reality of Warframe. Doesn't matter how much you play, some things have their weaknesses. And that was one shown off in all its glory. I'm a shield tank, and I got Toxin proc. Now, if I was more on top of it, like the second time, you know, I could have dashed 500 times for healing and been fine. But it is what it is. Let's blow up this truck. There we go. Yeah, our damage buff is at 647 with only 190, 189 molt augmented stacks. We're kind of cooking here. Yeah, that's it. That's Mirage. She's really good. Go grind her if you have her. Build her right now. Put a potato on her. Put 2 form on her like I have. And get that build going. Thanks for watching.